What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. I know it's a little bit off, I know it's a little bit different, and the reason for that is this is going to be a product review. Now, this is going to be kind of, I wish I could install this on the bike, but I couldn't, so this is where I had a company reach out to me called NAO. NAO? Anyway, they did the LED lights, light bulbs for cars, motorcycles, stuff like that, and I did try out their LED light bulbs on the Grom and Z125 and they were great. Now they wanted me to check out another product, which was this 7-inch LED light bar, mini light bar. So you get two in a pack. They are really nice because they actually have, it's a very projected setup, and what it is you've got 10 LED lights top and bottom, which this whole thing illuminates at the same time, so it's not high or low beam or anything like that. And then you got these center LED light strips, if you will, and this thing is unbelievably bright. It's really thick, it's really sturdy. Obviously you've got your positive and ground wire, so it's really easy to light up. The design is really simple. I do like how this comes out of the side. I mean, the center's cool or right built into the casing, but that's not bad. It is easily I guess you could say easily to take apart with these screws on the side. Comes right off. It is sealed, so it is moisture and waterproof. The vents obviously definitely keep this thing really, really cool, because this thing gets hot. I had it lit up just for a minute and it got really warm. The only thing that I kind of gripe about is this weird cheap, hear that? The screws that the bracket attaches to, and also this is everything else you get in the kit as well to screw it down. So you have to put this on there like so, depending on how you want to mount it. You can do it either way, depending on your setup. It doesn't really matter. This seems more kind of how you want to do it. But I don't like how these screws stay in place, which this isn't a bad idea. So if you want to off-center it or offset it to mount it, that's cool. The aluminum, or the mount is aluminum, nice and light. Got your one main bolt to screw into the mount, your two screws to screw into the light, Allen key to tighten everything up, a couple of washers, lock washers, stuff like that. So I mean, you could almost make this with any application. The only issue is I had the idea of putting this on the Grom and the Z125, because it comes with two, to use this as a headlight and run the number plate, but there's an issue with that, and I'll show you why. This was the light that I bought off eBay. It was super cheap, ridiculously cheap, and I thought I'll use this for a headlight for the Grom. This thing does not project whatsoever. This thing does. But see how much bigger it is? It's really wide. It's a little bit taller, but this thing, I would much rather have this on the bike than this thing, because this thing, there's no point with riding this at night. You can't see nothing. This thing projects. It's actually like a headlight, which is really neat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this thing on real quick and show you guys how bright it is. So check this out. This thing is unbelievably bright. I know it's probably throwing off the camera, but I'm going to leave a link in the description on where you can get these. These are actually even really inexpensive. They're not a lot of money in general, and these guys, they also gave me a 20% off discount code for you guys. So if you wanted to go pick these up, the link is down in the description below, and then the discount code is also down in the description below to get 20% off a pair of these, and it is unbelievably such a good deal. The only problem I have with this, and it kind of sucks, but I cannot put these on my bikes because they're so thick and bulky, right? So for these little mini bikes that I have, I can never get this to work. Now, for the dirt bike, yeah, wouldn't want to put it on there because I don't ride trails or anything like that. For a full-size bike, like a street bike, and you did the Street Fighter look, or you were stunting your bike out, that would be the way to go. Just because there's more area, this is nice and big and bulky, kind of like the bike, and you can put it in there and make it look really good. You know, I do have a truck that I haul my bikes with, and I might just do that. I might mount it as like reverse lights or something. I think that would be really cool. But it's such a good design, and I was kind of worried with it being cheap, or inexpensive, I should say, if it was going to be a cheap product. But this, come to find out, is a really solid product, really solid light. And this is, as of right now that I've seen, this is the only LED light that I've ever had my hands on that project, and project far. I know it's daytime now, so I wouldn't be able to give you guys a good idea. And plus I can't put it on the bike, so I can't really show you how that works. But, you know, quality's great. Other than the screws, I wish that was fixed, but I kind of see the theory, design theory behind that. I give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because I can't get it to work on my bikes. But nonetheless, this is a solid light. I definitely recommend for you stunners. Leave a comment down below if you picked up one of these lights. Leave a like if you like these kind of videos, if you want me to do more product reviews, because I know some of you guys, I was in your same position. I was trying to look for LED light bars, like light pods, for, you know, just so I can mount on the Grom so I can run my number plate, and I just bought this cheap old thing. And if I would have knew, I mean, just look at that. I mean, if I would have knew the difference and kind of that expertise on it, I would have bought this, and I would have made the sacrifice to drill the number plate and stuff like that. This I mounted on the side of the fork, which I thought I could do with this one, but it's just too big and bulky. If I turn, it'll actually hit the fender. Maybe for your touring guys, this would be the light for you. Maybe more of a pod version of this, which I think they have. But go check them out on Amazon. They have got plenty of different options for these lights, and it's definitely some good stuff. So go check them out. Link in the description below. I want to thank NAO for sending me these to check them out, to really see how awesome they are, which they are. And like I said, I'll probably end up putting these on my truck, so that way I can use them as reverse lights or spotlights or something like that. And once I do that, I'll do a video on that as well. But other than that, guys, thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.